Okay, Elon, don't get me too excited about this one because you know how much I care about free. You know, I like included color options, and I always make a point with other brands to always bring up, hey, they give you 2 interior choices, none of them cost any more, and they give you several paint color options for the exterior, and none of them are an additional charge. I love pointing that out because Tesla has, of course, been known for their very limited color options and the fact that you can only get one color for free. Like, if you want a red Tesla, that's gonna tack on another $2,000. Now, from the business perspective, I totally get why. You know, there's lots of companies offering tons of color options and lots of variety in their lineups, and they're all burning through cash and desperately going bankrupt, or they're EV startups that are yet to turn a profit and probably won't be profitable for many years to come. So yeah, Tesla used to have lots more interior and color options, but they used to not be profitable. Now they're profitable, there's less color options. Not saying it's causation, but there's a tad bit of correlation in there. So when Elon Musk responded to someone saying that we have seen far too many white Teslas everywhere, white is the free color, so that means everybody's buying white Teslas, it's just starting to get overbearing, and they want something else to be the free color option. And on top of that, this person suggested that Tesla should bring back the silver color, which was one of my personal favorites, and I was very sad when they got rid of it, but I make a point to look at it extra hard every time I see a silver Tesla driving around. I personally prefer it to the Midnight Silver Metallic, but Elon Musk responded to this request saying that it's a good point and they're gonna look into it, so basically he's gonna bring it up with the Tesla team. I don't want to get hopes too high for this one, but how awesome would it be if silver made a comeback as a color option, because that was a very popular color option, and I think especially if they brought back more color options to launch with the new Gigafactories like Giga Texas and Giga Berlin, that would make it abundantly obvious to let other people know that you have, you know, a more up-to-date Tesla, one that has either 4680s or a structural pack, or at least you have one that was built at a different factory. Because right now, if they end up going with a backup plan and using the 2170 cells at Texas and Berlin, there's going to be essentially no way of knowing the difference between like the Fremont-made Model Ys and the Texas-made Model Ys. So I think having more color options, you know, from a consumer's perspective is fabulous. And of course, we all want, you know, a green or a purple or an orange, or some of us out there would probably even want a yellow. It's a great thing for the consumer at the end of the day to not be plagued with the same old color options for years over years over years. But of course, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking with the business mindset of, you know, demand is already through the roof. You know, Tesla doesn't need to attract more people to buy their vehicles. Isn't this just going to complicate mass production? Well, I would combat that just a tad bit and say that, you know, black used to be the free color option for Teslas, and the white color option was actually like an extra $2,000. It was not one of the $1,000 add-on prices like Midnight Silver or Blue or, you know, one of those cheaper color options. White was looked at, you know, right next to red when it came to, you know, a premium paint job, and suddenly Tesla decided to make white the free color. I guess maybe they thought that was the most popular option, or maybe they had an excess amount of white paint. But I think if there's a chance, I don't know this for sure, but if there's a chance out there for any possible car paint color to be in low demand and high supply, Tesla should switch to that one to save by any means necessary, right? Because they need to have access to whatever the cheapest paint option is so that margins can be that much better. And if that ends up being silver, for instance, and maybe, you know, that's why Elon decided to reply to this comment, because he knows something that we don't. You know, lots of people have been asking for more color options for months and months, probably years now. People have been wanting more color options, but Elon decides right now to tell someone like, good point, I'm gonna bring this up with the team. Maybe it's because it's something Elon's thinking about, and perhaps Tesla employees are sick of looking at a sea of white Teslas and they're ready to mix it up a bit, a little bit of variety. I would even be fine if Tesla decided to go back to black being the free color option, because honestly, I've seen a lot of more recent generation black Teslas with the chrome delete and the black paint, and I gotta say, that looks pretty dang sick. When you have an all blacked out vehicle and the trim matches that of the paint, I think I'm much more interested than when they had the chrome trim with the black paint. I don't know, that didn't stand out as luxurious to me. So seeing the black Model Y and the black Model 3s with the chrome delete everywhere, and that becoming the new standard for free color options, as long as it ends up being cheaper for Tesla, I'm all for it. You know, I have a feeling that the paint prices between all of these different options is probably not that different, but during the chip shortage and during Tesla having to navigate how exactly to ramp up production as much as they are, you know, mind-boggling for Morgan Stanley to comprehend how, like, they can acquire the right chips at the right time, and of course Tesla looking for any way to save money money, whether it's taking out, you know, the passenger lumbar support or switching to rear piece castings, front piece castings. Any penny matters at this point, which is why I would say, even if there's some color option out there that is not too popular, as long as it's the free color option, I bet a lot of people would go for it and they would learn to love it, as long as they knew any other color option was going to cost them more money. So I would love to see silver come back as free, or black even would be cool. I'd also love a more lighter shade of blue while we're at it, Tesla. If you're planning on introducing these next generation paint shops at Texas and Berlin, and you're willing to offer some more color options that hopefully won't complicate mass production too much. Yeah, I love the forest green Rivian's been offering as well. So just seeing some more variety overall, I think would be very refreshing to the Tesla fan base and potentially money saving if you can find the right suppliers. Let me know what colors you guys want to see come back and what color you think should be the free option, or do you think there should be multiple free color options? That might result in a lot more variety. Feel free to let me know. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Take care.